Oh, hey, Paul.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey there.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Welcome to Uncle Weepy's Depression Dungeon, the least helpful self-help podcast. Here are your hosts, Paul Armstrong and Jeremy Fuchsa.
Speaking of semen,
Yeah.
last night,
The Navy.
my husband, who's not in the Navy, nor did we have sex, but he got into bed and he was laughing. He's like, I was just listening to Jeremy's story about pleasuring a cat. He doesn't talk like that, but he was like laughing out
I
loud.
hope he does talk like that. My name is Mr. Belvedere.
I heard a lovely tale about pleasuring a feline.
Oh, joy! I've been listening to a podcast. Can you imagine how you would murder him before?
Oh yeah, we wouldn't have reproduced because I'd be like, that's too risky.
My darling, I've been listening to a podcast.
But he thought it was quite hilarious.
I think it's one of our better ever.
Well, and that's you, Jeremy. You got to have more fucked up stories about cats.
You got to dare yourself to do some more horrible things to animals.
You better get.
You gotta
some
bring the
Q-tips.
pain, man.
You better get the goddamn Q-tips out.
Oh,
Try
man.
marshmallows. Try hot fudge. All
Whatever it takes.
Shit. Petroleum jelly.
Wow.
EJ.
Wow. That's
what?
So, Joy, is your school canceled tomorrow?
What?
Yes. God damn it! I know, right?
I'm getting really tired of this.
I
Are you
know.
guys getting snow?
No, we're
No,
getting
we have
maybe
ice.
Maybe that's the thing.
Is it like
It's
super cold?
It's
20.
it's not like super cold, but it's just there's this fine
It's above zero.
mist, just kind of just jizzing down onto the world, and
It's like
really
styrofoam
about jacking
balls.
off and jizzing today. Jeremy.
I don't know what's
Are
Are
you
you
on your-
repressed? Is
you
there
on the
something we need to
couch?
talk about?
Yeah. Well, I'm on my couch again. Yeah. I
But it is.
Is that the jack off couch?
well,
Yes.
I don't know. Apparently, it's just become that.
It's
The
begging
cum couch.
you, like, come on over here, Jeremy.
Come on.
Jack
Come
off.
on.
Come on over here, Jeremy. Jack off.
Oh, God, it's there again.
Lay down and get
Come
those
on
pants
over.
unzipped and jack off. The jack off couch. I
Yeah.
don't think you'd want to tell your kids that's what it's called.
No.
Probably not. There's got. Never mind. I'm not going there.
Why
There's
not?
got to be some
Why not?
couch manufacturer that has tested the durability of fabric when it comes to.
Well, I would sure hope so. I mean, you've got to make
mayonnaise.
sure that it's color fast.
It's it wipes up that it
That's right.
I don't think
comes
that's
off.
probably
and
that
it
unusual.
flakily
actually.
comes off.
Yeah.
They just don't advertise it.
No.
Well, they put
probably-
it in there as mayonnaise, but they don't really.
Right.
Explain what that means.
They might say, stain proof, but they never
We know
really
what
tell
they
you
mean.
just exactly how
They just-
stain proof it is. But yeah,
They just
Right.
go. Do you need to get a grip on a hard situation?
gotta do what you gotta do.
That reminds me of the pun game,
Hey,
which I feel like
it
we should
does?
always play a daily card. Well, to get a grip on a hard situation. I mean, come on.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, sure.
that's too good for the pun game.
Well,
So what you're saying is that your husband liked our show.
yeah. Well, he
when we get
always
dirty.
listens. He always likes it, but he's not a big LOL guy. And then he was. He was like, oh.
And then all of a sudden,
Santa Claus? You're married to Santa Claus?
I'm married to
Shit.
British Santa Claus. The secret's out.
The British Santa or Saint Christopher or no? He's
Yes.
Is that what England? Is he Saint Christopher or is he
he's
don't
Father Christmas.
Saint Nick? I don't know where Christopher. That's not what I meant. I meant Nick, but I said Christopher. Like he's the guy you buried in your yard. Yeah.
He's like, what? He's
Isn't
the guy
Saint
that-
Christopher you're supposed to bury in your yard for good luck or something like that, or for your house to sell?
I thought Saint Christopher was the saint of finding shit.
I thought it was you bury them in your yard if you want to sell your house or something like that.
Like when you say bury him, that sounds like a fucking body. Are you talking about
Like he's a
charm?
statue. Yeah, like a statue.
No, I've never heard that.
I'm
Never
looking
heard
it
that in
up.
my life. What about you, Jeremy? You ever heard that shit?
No, I haven't ever heard that, but it feels like there's some plausibility to it.
Why? Just because Paul said it?
Yeah, look
he
at
has a
that.
job.
Well, no, because I know that there's like, hey, put this one on your on the visors in your car and you don't get a wreck. And so I mean, if you're doing that, there might as well be one that you bury to sell your house.
St. Christopher is definitely a saint of something, but I thought it was like good luck or finding shit. I never heard
Diarrhea.
about burying him.
He's the saint of diarrhea.
Saint
Message.
Brown. Oh, St. Joseph? I don't know. It seems like everybody's all over the place. St. Joseph is who you bury.
Oh, man. Someone was coming in hot. Erica was coming in fucking hot.
Gotta calm the fuck down.
It's St. Joseph! You bury! Sheesh! Well, she's like yelling
As not
it,
growing up
so-
Catholic, I just remember it was some saint with some dude name.
Okay.
But not
Man.
St. Nick, because you're married to him, so...
I'm married to him. He has a white beard. But I mean, seriously, this Erica bitch, like, went off on Deborah. Like, Deborah's just like, I have. So what do you think about reverse offers? It's St. Joseph!
So, I guess the thing is, if you bury St. Christopher, your house will sell because it worked for Deborah.
No, she just said, I have. And then she
Right.
changed the subject. What do you think about reverse offers?
Yeah, she completely switched. But she said, I buried St. Christopher in the yard to sell property. I have. Oh, she's not saying that she sold the property, though.
Correct. And then Erica comes in like some kind of fucking
layered.
whore.
There's so many
Ugh.
this in this one.
Gross. And then
This
Phil.
guy,
Look at fucking
yeah, Phil. I know.
I have. Bleh. You know what? This website sucks. Matt says, did it work? I never heard of it having a huge success. God is on the part of both buyer and seller. Hey, good one, Matt Pickett from Colorado Springs.
Oh, yeah, focus on the family.
I never heard it having a huge success. That's because it was fucking Joseph. God.
I buried a
Yeah, 'cause he
dildo
did
in
it
my front
wrong.
yard. We buried a dildo in the front yard and sold the house in a day.
Right?
Yeah.
Me
It's just as likely.
And the chimney has never been more erect.
Jeremy is.
Jeremy really
there's just
needs to whack
a
out.
lot going on. Nah, I'm in though. I mean, I like it.
He's pent up. He's got some backlog of.
I don't know what the problem is.
What did you eat for dinner?
Some chicken stir fry.
All right, that's not helping.
No, that's not a. It's not a sexy food.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot sexy about slurping up noodles.
No.
Well, or rice. I don't know.
You
if
guys
noodles
aren't
or rice,
just
but-
reading through this chain anymore because there's so much stupid shit. All right, so I'm going to close it.
I think it's just you're getting angry.
Let me just. I'm just. How stupid are people? Her last line.
Stupid.
Frankly,
Pretty stupid.
St. Christopher statues may be losing favor or going out of practice.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Someone's got the manual, the handbook.
Yeah.
What
She
to
got the
bury in your
handbook
yard
for-
to sell your house handbook.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nobody's listening to the fucking.
What do you think they do to have a kid?
You know what? I don't know who's who anymore.
Q-tips?
They want a cat kid.
That's right. Only if they want a cat kid.
They walk around a giant cockroach thing from Egypt. I've heard about that.
What?
Yep.
That's new to me.
What now?
Did you have problems reproducing?
No.
Neither did I. But from what I've heard, if you do, you get a giant cockroach like in The Mummy and just walk around it a few times.
Oh, you don't
Walk
like eat it
around
or
it?
rub it on something?
Yeah, well, the woman, like you walk around it and say something like, ah.
Gimme, 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 gimme,
cockroach
gimme.
baby.
I hate white rabbits. I hate white rabbits. I hate white rabbits.
What?
Who says
What's
that?
What's that mean?
The Mummy? Does The Rock say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that
His-
movie. That
You
film.
smell what he's cooking, and it's white rabbit. What?
Are you talking about Alice in
We're
Wonderland?
not, none of what we're saying is making any sense.
Oh.
Are you talking about? Oh, I can't remember the name of the movie. Old guy moment. Michael
Cocoon.
Douglas and Glenn Close boiling the
Right.
rabbit.
Yeah,
No.
is that what you...
No, actually, what
What's that called? Close Encounters.
Harry Potter.
Hook.
Maybe do this.
Go into the Trello board. I have an issue that I have been needing to discuss for quite a while now.
Weeks.
For quite a while now. And it is not an issue that has gone away. And so I need to bring up the issue of the phantom ass scrubber.
Okay.
What if I don't know what it is?
Well, I'm about to tell you what it is.
Okay.
It's an unnerving thing. Let me regale you.
Let old Jeremy tell us what's going on.
So
wait, before you do that, let Lyle introduce it.
Oh, hey, it's time for Jeremy to talk about the phantom buttfucker or whatever his name is. Oh, I wasn't listening. Kyle out.
Kyle out. All right. So there is a employee in the toiletries, in the toilet. Mm-hmm. Man, I tell you what, this guy, he gets in there good, deep, and thorough. I hear what sounds almost like a cat, scratching at litter, and you hear this like.
Is it while you're in the bathroom as well?
Yeah, well, it is in the bathroom. This is only happening in the bathroom. I was
just wondering. Dear God, if you hear it outside the bathroom.
No. Okay. But I'm trying. I hear it, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on in there. So is it like the guys putting the toilet paper onto the crack and then rubbing it? Jesus. So is the toilet paper moving, or is he just rubbing the toilet paper against his butthole to absorb it or scrape? I can't tell, but it's
okay.
I mean, I've never heard. Frankly, I've never heard the noise of ass wiping. That's a pretty silent. I mean, in my experience, in my own wiping, it's a pretty silent task. But yet,
so what's the toilet paper situation? Well, is it 1-ply, 2-ply?
Yeah,
soft, rough?
It's a little rough. It's your standard. We buy a metric ton. Yeah, we buy a metric ton of toilet paper every month, and that type of deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to ask.
Okay.
This.
Questions.
So are you and this gentleman on a similar schedule to where you've been in the bathroom and heard this more than once, or had it only happened once?
We apparently are on a similar schedule because this is a reoccurring thing.
And it's always the same guy?
See, that's the thing. I don't know. Which opens up more questions. Are there more people? I guess really ultimately then it starts making the question be, am I doing things wrong?
Well, we need to look at this as a scientific experiment and the variables.
Right.
Variables. And yes, are you? Paul, when you wipe, does it sound like a cat scratching litter?
No, I don't think so.
It does, doesn't it?
Does it make a noise? Do you have is your wiping noisome?
It depends on how much toilet paper I'm using.
Oh.
Okay.
If it's like thin ply, I'm going to use a little bit more than usual just to make sure there's no.
But is that going
to hand to toilet paper?
Right.
You want no contact. Yeah. I don't think there's noise. It depends on how aggressive you are. I mean, if it's rough, if you're hairy. And you're aggressive.
Haven't thought about the hair factor.
How long does it go on for?
Well, that's the other thing. I mean, it seems to be going on for like 15, 20 seconds. The next time it happens, I'm gonna time it.
He's jerking off.
Gotta record it. So what are you doing while this is going on? Are you also sitting on a potty?
I am, and just kind of like looking in the direction of the scrubbing noises, going, what is going on the other side of this wall?
Well, you need to start
record it.
Yes, and start taking notice of the shoes and the pants.
Oh yeah.
Wait until he leaves and look through that little annoying fucking crack that's always in a stall.
Mm-hmm, yeah, get that glimpse.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
You got to get that glimpse.
Do it.
I got to see what's up. Okay.
Get that commish.
Okay.
Because
I got to get to the bottom of this. It's phrasing. Yeah,
it's really like scratchy.
Yeah, I mean it's like it really is. It's hold on. I mean
I'm going with toilet paper ply and hairiness.
Okay, toilet paper ply and hairiness.
Do you hear him pulling the toilet paper off the thing? Maybe he brings his own wipes.
Is he making some noises?
Oh, like, no.
He doesn't. You can hear him pulling that Scott out of that annoying silver thing.
Oh yeah, you can hear go.
The next question is it a lot? Is he getting a lot at a time?
It doesn't seem like
it doesn't seem possible with that kind of toilet
extra
paper.
Man. Well, no, I mean, you can throw a roll, man, and get a few it doesn't seem like an excessive amount.
But it takes multiple pulls to get like more than one sheet at a time.
Yeah, you gotta give it a yank.
Yeah, like kind of a few. Okay, now do you ever smell anything foul?
Oh, it's all
it's
the time.
A bathroom.
It's
awful.
It's nothing but foul.
That's why
I didn't.
I do my best to not do anything but pee in the collective toilet area, because look,
I mean, let's put it this way: we have an Indian restaurant in the in the food court at our. So you tell me.
I don't know. You tell me.
Worse or better than Taco Bell?
Well, but yes, well we also but then yes, we also have tacos. We got tacos, Indian food, and high fiber salads. I mean, it's a recipe for disaster. Is really what's going on.
To me,
it's a recipe for health, but
it doesn't sound like a clean pinch or whatever. It sounds like. I don't know that he's eating what he should be.
Are you talking about You're talking about what happens before the
Well, if he's got to get in there and wipe that much, I mean, maybe this is wet. Maybe
maybe he's got some of the squirts.
I've also thought of that. Right. I've thought of that. But then, I mean, and then it always goes back to is he just a clean boy, or is he enjoying himself? I mean,
could be buttle stuff.
Yeah.
No, he's not enjoying himself. Now maybe he takes it up the butt, and so there's like cum and stuff that's also coming out. But it could be true.
At 2 in the afternoon, though?
During lunch?
Yeah. No. Maybe. Listen, you guys. Ask your wives, like, you fucking come inside. Like, it can be like 6 hours later and you're like, oh, God.
Well, she pees right after.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
I just said my wife goes to the bathroom right after.
Well, yes, because otherwise it's like, well, here I am lying in a pool of sperm.
Get an infection or something.
That too, but also, like, I don't want to lie on wet sheets. But just...
now we're going in a totally different direction.
All right. Listen,
you got to find out. You got to record. I would love to hear.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna get some audio.
Why are you
got to get a peek.
Up?
You got to get a peek somehow.
Why are you cutting me
This
off?
is your shit buddy. You got to know him a little bit.
Yeah.
You should give him a card. Actually, you should find them and be like, hey, if someone must make a shit buddy card out there somewhere. If not, then you make one.
The stall door.
Happy shit buddy day.
That needs to be a Patreon gift. We'll give some shit. We'll make some shit buddy cards.
I think it's great. It's a great way to meet people. It gets everyone at ease because it's about something that everybody does and nobody talks about.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Shit buddy. You go, hey, shit, buddy, and high five, and then use wet wipes right after.
I want to know why, Paul, you changed the subject so abruptly when I was trying to talk about semen coming out of a person's butt.
Because I am still prudish about sex talk. No matter the orientation, I'm always going to be prudish about it because it's how I grew up.
Okay.
I mean, I couldn't say fart growing up.
Couldn't
That's
or wouldn't.
happening now.
I wasn't allowed to. I'd get in trouble.
Yes.
But that's happening now, so how come you can't talk about butt sex now?
I don't want to talk about any sex now.
Yeah, this is a deeper issue. We can talk about this offline.
I like the pun there. Deeper issue. That's good.
Oh.
Yeah.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Streets ahead.
Wow. Whew. I have clearly touched a nerve that needs...
No, you actually haven't.
No, I understand.
I didn't want to derail us from trying to figure out shit, buddy.
No, this was deeper into the conversation. I mean, if the guy has sperm coming out, then he's going to need to wipe harder and more. So
That's true, but you would also have to then say that he is arranging for sex during lunch, which
no,
regardless of any of it,
no,
you think it can last that long, that it would be in there that long?
Because you have had so much cum inside an orifice.
But you're walking around; it's going to come out before you go to the bathroom.
No, so
unless he's having sex in the bathroom.
Oh my God! Okay.
I've been married for 20. I've been alive for 46 years.
And you have had someone come inside of you before?
No, but my wife and I we communicate. It doesn't stay up in there unless you're.
So 6 hours later, because she talks like my husband, I had cum going.
She's never told me that it's like that. Like it's hours later. It usually is fairly immediate.
Sorry, I feel like I've crossed a line.
I'm talking about it now. Now you're clamming up.
Now I'm not clamming up. I feel like I was kind of trying to be funny, and I've taken it too far, and now
I didn't know that you were trying to be funny. I thought you were being serious.
I am actually that.
I thought you were digging in deep and going full
hard.
hog. Well, yeah, getting real tight with it. I can't think of any other metaphors.
What I would like to do, though, is go back to the idea of these shit business cards, and I can just see handing them under the stall. Like it's like buddy,
shit buddies.
And you see just a hand under there with a card.
What it is, it should be people holding hands under a stall and you're shit buddy.
Yeah, or like giving high fives, like you said.
Or two pieces of poop high fiving could be good too. Little Mr. Hanky's high fiving.
That is just disgusting.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the poop emoji with a high five.
Ooh. All right. Well, here's another thing that we have to get this e-commerce thing going where we sell, cat dildo Q-tips and tongues and then poop cards and.
In my mind, I'm thinking of what this storefront looks like.
I mean, it can't be any worse than Spencer Gifts, right? I mean, that's
right. True.
We're reviving. We're the new Spencer Gifts, right?
We're definitely in the mall. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The virtual mall.
There's like black lights and pink.
Africa's playing, echoing throughout the empty mall that no one goes to.
Oh, God,
with
so sad.
Our store out of 10 stores that are left in this 3-story mall that mostly is now a place for old people to walk around in the morning.
There's Claire's, there's Victoria's Secret.
There's Claire's, there's Walden Books.
Okay, so we've set up next to Claire's. What's the store name?
Our store?
Yeah, what's that?
Oh boy!
What's the store name?
Uncle Weepy's.
Do we just go with? Yeah, do we call it Uncle Weepy's?
Yeah, is it Uncle Weepy's Depression Dungeon?
I think we just go Uncle Weepy's to make it short and sweet.
Yeah, and it also sounds kind of.
And the back room is called the Depression Dungeon, and what you get there is not at all what you would usually get in back rooms.
Right? Yeah.
That's kind of where like
how about we put dry goods on it so that way it's got this certain old timey like Uncle Weepy's Dry Goods.
Uncle Weepy's General Store.
You guys, I just feel like in a mall that's not going to fly.
Why?
I'm just trying to be practical.
Just Uncle Weepies doesn't fly?
We also need to try and place next to a hot topic. Uncle Weepies will fucking blow these kids' minds, but if we add like dry goods and shit, they're not going to.
No, it's just Uncle Weepies.
And they're like, what's this? And it's like, you want to go back to the Depression Dungeon? They're like, yeah.
And you go back there and it's just a naked old guy with like dried ice just kind of around him. And he's like, who wants a body massage?
Body massage. And it, or he's like,
he reenacts Fensler film stuff.
Sometimes Lyle's back there too.
Well, Lyle is the announcer.
You guys, we got sale on Black Line.
I got cat dildos on sale. Yeah, we'd have to have an array of clothing.
Yeah.
Posters. I'm trying to think of what Spencer's used to have. Cards,
T-shirts,
posters, T-shirts, and then just pointless paraphernalia.
Oh, this is going to be so great.
I can see it now.
But, like, I feel like we need to, like, you can't just come in and go into the Depression Dungeon. It's like, you got to, like, I don't know, join some mailing list.
Yeah, you have to earn it.
Yeah. It's like...
Maybe that's the rewards program.
Speakeasy.
Yeah, maybe it's like an REI membership type of thing. Like you gotta,
There's REI has membership.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, they have a store. Is all I know.
Yeah, no, I mean you can go. You don't have to have a membership to.
Oh, so it's not like a Costco kind
no,
of.
it's not like a Costco deal.
It's like Hen House.
No, yeah, it's not like Costco. You can buy stuff at REI without having a membership, but you get discounts if you do have a membership.
Yeah, that's like Hen House.
And then plus if you as you
it's like Panera card. Like, oh, you get a free muffin. Oh, you get to go to the Depression Dungeon.
Yeah, the rewards
like
card.
Spend enough money here. You got 10 punches.
Prove sadness, and you get in.
I like where we're going with this.
Bead curtains. We have to sell those bead curtains.
I thought you were talking about the bead chairs. You put in your car.
Oh,
well, I mean, yes, seat covers.
Might as well get both.
Yes.
Might as well just cover all our bases.
Oh man, we have to have hanging mirror scent things.
Nobody knows what you're talking. Oh,
no,
yes,
I know exactly what he was talking about.
They hang off your rear view mirror.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Like the pine tree, but ours would be probably
like a
shit.
Emoji.
Yeah, it'd probably be the shit emoji.
Yeah. But right,
and
like beaded curtains too, right? I mean, you guys are with me on that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Whew.
Oh, 100%.
Ashtrays, shot glasses.
What are other things that people really wish were back in style?
Beaded necklaces that have hemp leaves on them,
Oh man,
for
like
parades,
a puka shell.
Tissues with lotion.
Yeah.
Socks. Just a single sock.
Jizz socks. They're just called jizz socks, yes.
Yeah, it's just one.
Sex towels, all that.
Decorative plates with naughty sayings.
Single ply toilet paper.
And if I get really lucky, then we can have like relaxation sounds, but instead of like whale sounds, it's going to be the sound of this guy scrubbing his ass.
Scratching. Yes. Yeah, like a
just
plop.
Is that the leaves rustling in the wind? You would think so, but
just
no.
the phantom ass scrubber.
You're hearing a combination of sphincter, shit, hair, and skin.
Sphincter. You know what? I think the guy just has been taught to wipe aggressively.
I just don't know. I just don't know.
I don't think that there's anything other than just his mom to blame.
It sounds like he's wiping like a man with some aggression and some anger.
Okay,
some
I like
self-hatred.
that better.
He's got some self-hatred.
Naughty.
Fuck you, asshole. He's literally talking to his asshole.
I hate you. Oh my God.
We got to sell vials of Uncle Weepy's tears.
I've got some glass vials. I'm ready.
It's got to be some sort of like goop, like, cure-all for something.
Yeah.
Or like we have to make it like it's a drug thing.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're definitely going to have to sell
cannabinoid
some
of some sort or whatever they call it.
Take a shot of Uncle Weepy's tears and get high.
Yeah.
We have an Instagram account with Uncle Weepy, and it's like, you're always just catching a blur.
Yep.
It's like Paris Hilton and this blur. Like, that's Uncle Weepy. He's just elusive.
It's dark and, yeah.
Who's Uncle Weepy with? Is that the governor of Virginia? Yeah, but you can't tell. It's the blur.
No, it's more like, here's Paris Hilton in the Depression Dungeon with Uncle Weepy, and you can see her, but not really him.
Yeah, he's always a blur. He's just out of shot. You get part of his arm, maybe, but it's blurry. And
it's like, he died 25 years ago. I mean, if we want to get into, that kind of
mythology. Yeah. You gotta mine your Dark Crystal inspiration here.
If we want to sell Ouija boards and whatnot, we should probably.
All it should be is this dark crystal memorabilia inside. Uncle Weepy's going what's with all this dark crystal shit? You're like, duh.
No, that's a different store.
You tell me.
That store's just called the Dark Crystal.
What it would be great if it's a store that's always different every week. It's just you go in there amazing. What the hell is happening now? Hey.
I came to get Dark Crystal shit. Well, this week we're...
Not this week.
Just toilet paper.
Where were those guys that lived... Oh, Fraggles. This week
Property Brothers.
It's Fraggle Rock. Oh my God. Property Brothers are so hot.
Property Brothers fan club. They might show up.
Until then, just get your picture with this life-size cutout. Hey, we guys are Property Brothers. Well, this week it's...
True.
It's a Lyle store.
That's the one I can remember. The Lyle store, which
Jonathan
is anyone named Lyle. Lyle Lovett, Lyle Alzado. I don't know any other Lyles.
I know, I'm like, my dad's name is Lyle, actually.
Do you have questions or topics for the show? Call 816-535-1094 and leave a voicemail. Or reach us on Twitter @Uncle Weepy. If you enjoyed this show, first rate and review the show on iTunes, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. Your review helps the podcast robot suggest this show to other listeners. Second, consider supporting the show on Patreon. Patrons of the show get access to exclusive after-show material. Several levels of support are available. Visit patreon.com/Uncle Weepy for details.